I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. And I feel like getting a burger and some fries. Hello, it's Tokenlad. Yes, by all accounts, this should be the solution to the puzzle. By the way, you might notice there is even more background noise. That's because my neighbors below me decided to start smoking pot, which they've been doing for the last 2 years, and they happen to do it right underneath where I record. So the fumes come up and it smells awful, because they can't find decent weed to save their life. So I have another fan on to vent that nonsense away. Thanks for the skull. Because if I'm going to record, I'm going to be comfortable. One of you asked for this damn game. If I'm going to suffer through it, you are going to suffer through me making myself comfortable. Actually, you know, beating them at the same time while they were on those stupid blocks wasn't the difficult part. The difficult part was muddling through their horrid pathfinding. Which, I get this is a solo-developed thing. So, you know, pathfinding on that statue, for what it's worth, is actually probably pretty impressive, but, I do find it to be a bit more annoying than anything else. And again, I get it, you know, solo-developed guy. It's impressive, he wanted to show off, bravo. Golf clap, all around. It's very, very impressive on his part, but, you know, if you can't make it work, it kinda works, I guess. My point is, if you can't make something work, you probably shouldn't try and put it in your game. I don't know if that applies in this situation, because... First of all, put less Pokemon in your Pokemon game. You have the opposite problem of Digimon. There's too much Pokemon, whereas in Digimon there was not enough Digimon. It was more, let's follow these boring idiots around for a while. Spiced up the game a bit because I named my character Sad Nerd. That was kind of funny. Look over there, Sad Nerd! Ah, Sad Nerd, you finally come. I've been waiting for you. What's wrong, Sad Nerd? You look a little down. Like, maybe it's because you keep calling me Sad Nerd. Ever think of that? But, yeah. The point is, it wasn't awful pathfinding, I got there in the end, but, I could use some polish. But again, you know, solo-developed guy. For one guy, this is very impressive. One guy and 300,000 Pokemon. See, he didn't just hack into a game like a certain Snakewood author did. No, no, no. This is a man that said, I want to make my mark on Pokemon history and make my own Pokemon game. I'll nick some of the art assets, but the actual executable file will be its own thing. None of this need to run it in an emulator type nonsense. And I do have a bit of sympathy for him in that regard. It's more than I can do. Although I'd like to take a crack at RPG Maker. I'm told that's relatively easy to get into, and I think there are some stories. I have stories I'd like to tell in game format. Some of them require a AAA budget and will therefore never be told, except in, you know, rough drafts I might make up one day if somebody's particularly interested. But, yeah, nothing major. Oh, RPG Maker, what are you thinking? Some sort of horror game? Actually, no. The only decent idea for a horror game I have is that AAA thing I mentioned. I won't bother talking about my idea for RPG Maker, because if I do end up making it, I'd want people to be pleasantly surprised by it. Alright, well, I've done that. What was the... Okay, something's happened. Aha! Progress! I see. We're still looking for some sort of code to unlock this tomb, vault, coffin, I don't know what you call it. Whatever it is you call that, I've got a pen ready to write stuff down if I need to. Have a note card as well, just in case they expect me to memorize it and not just, you know, give it to me. Boy, switching to Sandy was the correct move. She is much faster. She can escape all these worthless sacks. Something about these jars. Urns, I'm sorry. Oh, sweet. How much? 300. Nice. I'd like to find 350 bucks in a bin one day. Oh, damn. Shuppet, I have one of you. You evolve into Bayonet, which is significantly less cool than a Shuppet. I judge Pokemon based on aesthetics, mostly. Shuppet's pretty rad, Bayonet's less so. I ran into a Zangoose on my way here, but didn't bother catching it. The reason I bring this up is because I quite like Zangoose aesthetically. It's red and white. I'm getting the feeling that something here, something big is about to happen. I better make sure I'm ready for whatever happens. I was going to do that anyways, actually, but hey, whatever. Is this so I don't have to walk all the way back here? Is that blood? Is that a person? Above the blood. You know what? I need to stop being a... That's just a bowl of punch. And that person isn't suspended over the bowl of punch. They're simply standing behind it, waiting, ladle in hand, to serve us up a nice glass of punch. Mm-mm. Oh, I kind of want punch now, you know? Oh, hey, the artifact. Hook 1. Calibration nearly complete. The machine will be ready in just a few minutes. Will it work? Well, really think you should have asked that question sooner, but it is important, I suppose. Of course it will. My calculations are infallible. Yeah, sure. Get it together. Can you not see we have company? What? Oh, shit. Well, I mean, my back was to him, so, you know, cut me some slack, Dave. That brat, eh? I was wondering if you'd show up. Well, yes, I'd rather like that artifact over there. Look, if you don't mind, I'll just take the artifact and go. I can see you're clearly preparing your punch. These are the calaveras that the ghost from the factory showed me. You mean forever ago at the beginning? I'll be taking that artifact now. No, I'm afraid you will not. Oh, yes, I will. Finders keepers, kid. Well, I found it. We found it first. Yes, but I also found it. You see, this artifact, dead as they may seem, these artifacts still contain a vast amount of energy. Even in the current state, they have enormous potential. Just hit 'em with your hammer, bro. You can break rocks with that shit. I'm betting their heads aren't as strong as those rocks. What are you going to do with them? Boy, I am not exactly leaping into action here, am I? Well, for starters, have you ever wondered how we're able to walk between worlds? Not really. I sort of pushed that out of my head. I assumed there was just some sort of temporal distortion or some nonsense. Asaya and Gaia are, in a manner of speaking, rubbing up against one another. Ugh, is that what they call it? It's only natural that small holes between the worlds may open for brief periods of time. Is that right? Call these the Axis Mundi. Why? Shut up. However, the axes, not axes, axes, are unreliable and completely at the whim of the universe. But what if I were to tell you that it can be, or that there is a way to force open a hole between the worlds for the low, low price of $19.99? Ah, of course, the fool Dante was brazen enough to create a tear wherever he... wherever he pleased. Oh, Dante. You infernal Dante. Haha, that's a joke we like to say. I have recently discovered a way to create these tears at will, and Dante was my guinea pig, so to speak. You chose poorly, it seems. However, this power requires a vast fuel source, specifically something with an extreme amounts of power connected to the residual energy of the world. You're saying you're going to use the artifacts to tear open the worlds? Precisely. Really doing the villain speech, huh? See, even a child can catch on faster than you, Samuel. I am, like, 15. It's hardly, you know, explaining it to a child. 15 at least has a concept of the world around him and some life experience. Opinions don't matter because they're only 15 and they're stupid, but, you know, some life experience. Don't worry, any 15-year-old watching this. I'm only 23? 24? I can't remember. And, my opinions don't matter either. How do I judge when opinions matter? How old were you 10 years ago? Well, if you're 15, you were 5. Therefore, your opinions don't matter, because you were 5 10 years ago, and that means you've pretty much been living as a kid. I was 13 or 14 10 years ago. Seriously, I cannot remember my age. I think it's 23. It might be 24. I'm not sure. It is genuinely... I am having trouble remembering, because I don't care that much. But, yes, 10 years ago, I was 13, which means most of my life has been as a teenager. Therefore, my opinions don't matter for shit either. Meanwhile, right about the time I hit 30, 10 years ago, I was 20. That means I've been living a fair chunk of my life as an adult, and suddenly my opinions matter. So yes, I say opinions start mattering right around late 20s, early 30s. Until then, you're a kid, and you're an idiot, myself included. But isn't that extremely dangerous? What will happen to the worlds? Inconsequential. What? Don't you live in one of them? At least one of them. Any instability in either world is perfectly acceptable. Okay, what will you guys do then? What are you people after? Why do all this? I mean, that's sort of in the ballpark of where I wanted to go, but hey. Are you going to just blab our entire plan, you dumbass? Touché. Well, fair enough, I suppose. Perfect timing. The calibration is complete. I can begin testing momentarily. So I'm just gonna wait here, then? I'm not going to let you take the artifact. You're more than welcome to try. Samuel, will you take care of this whelp? Can I kill... I mean, sure. That's... Why not? We're evil. This is just a stupid kid no one's going to miss. Let's kill him. Why not? Do whatever suits your fancy. Your actions are not my responsibility. Perfect. Wheezing. Set the mood, will you? First of all, what's up with his face? Secondly, don't I have, like, Pokemon to help me with this? Skarmory. Use, like, something to vent this thing. You can create winds, right? Although I do regret having a grass type out in front. Okay, maybe I don't. Although that's pure poison, not poison ground yet. Bit unfortunate. Righto, I'm going to switch to Gertrude. Because you're dumbass. Although it probably knows double kick if I'm being 100% honest. Tee-hee. Ooh, didn't see that one coming, did you? Gertrude's a fucking badass bitch. Oh, accuracy and attack. Well, can't blame you, I suppose. Lord knows what they're going to try and do. Ah, bug on Flying Steel. Well, given another one of his Pokemon's wheezing. Damn, Gertrude. Fucking kicking ass and taking names. That is Dark, I think? No, it's Dark Poison. Oh, God. I can never remember what the hell Skunk Tank is. Let me look it up. I keep thinking this should be Dark, but I think it's also Poison. It might be Dark Poison, who knows? We're about to find out! Skunk Tank. Dark Poison, I was right. Weakness? Ground? I want its weakness to be fighting. Oh well, whatever. Oh, dig, shit. I can totally just use that. Special defense? No, I have an item specifically designed to help with that. Flamethrower? What the hell do you know Flamethrower for? Oh, you bitch! Ugh. Fine. Smack her. Verve? What are you emailing me for? Cool. Dig. Don't let it... Ow. Well, ooh. Isn't that annoying? Oh shit, it knows flamethrower. Goo. That is unfortunate. That is doubly unfortunate. We're gonna go ahead and revive... Strikes Joe. And then when Gertrude here dies, we're gonna send in Sandy, so we can heal Strikes Joe. And then Strikes Joe is going to use Dig, and hopefully get rid of this pest. And then when its wheezing comes out, we'll use the same revive... Excuse me. Revive Super Potion tactic for Gertrude. Yes, yes, thief it up. Maybe I should play Thief. I like Thief. It's been a while since I played a decent stealth game, I suppose. Ooh, I can play Hitman. Ooh, maybe that's what I should play. I do like Hitman. Thief again. Curious choice. Yes, now your special defense is higher. I'm so happy for you. Shame that's a physical move. Just slap this. What? You... Well played. Credit where it's due. That was well played. Be nice if I could simply just dig and then use items whilst underground. No, I don't want to use you. Or you! I want to use you. God. Keep up, game. Things to do today. And again, 30 minutes is always going to be 30 minutes. Oh, I hope that would be faster. Well, hopefully I can get another Pokemon in my team, stroke have my level cap increased. That would be nice at this point, a 4th Pokemon. Okay. Don't really see how that... whatever. Payback. It's a very... Well, that's what you get, though, eh? See, my whole shtick is that, Skarmory here is immune to poison. Which means, that fancy acid spray attack that he liked so much, that's not gonna do shit. And it seems he, probably has a couple poison moves, since all he can do is Payback into Haze. We've seen how effective Payback is, and Haze has its place, but, the situation doesn't really call for it, you see. Well. How nice. For me. What the? Boy, it is, oh, special defense arose. Perhaps Strikes Joe would be better suited for this, just in case. I sense Flamethrower in my future. I also sense it's not going to, yeah, play too nicely with, poor old Gertrude. And while I might have been faster than Skuntank, I was banking that with the added special defense thing, I probably wasn't going to be able to one-shot it. God, I am out of it. My voice is going because I haven't talked this long in forever. Probably get away with Wake Up Slap, to be honest. I'd rather go with Dig, though. Just tank the Flamethrower. Attaboy, Strikes Joe. Come up and just beat it with an I-beam. Yeah. What? What the hell was that? Oh, what the... Oh, well, this is a pickle, isn't it? Oh, you... Bull fucking shit. Good thing I saved the game. Aftermath. We were both out of... No, I don't need a rest. We were both out of that. I disagree, game. Yes, I will quit. No, I won't save. Yeah, okay, I guess. Sure. Let's just burn a super potion on Sandy right away. And who was up first? Oh. Nidorino. Yes. Suppose Strikes Joe can go out in front then. You'll use the digs. Who knows, maybe it should be Skarmory. Let me just save right here. And we'll figure it out. Sorry you have to see this again, but, well, now we know, don't we? An air balloon and aftermath. Fight was rigged, I say. Also gonna fast forward through this. As much as we can. I will say that about the dialogue. It's not interesting enough that I'm cool with reading it twice, guy. Yes, yes, yes. Guinea pig, blah de blah. I can't reach a drink from the fridge without also skipping this super important dialogue. Wait, yes, I can! Long arm of the law! Whew! Boy howdy. Weird that I was more comfortable opening the drink with my left hand than my right. Refreshing. Oh look, a fight. You're just going to dig! Old sport. I guess if Gertrude could learn a ground move. That would just settle this quite quickly, wouldn't it? I mean, it was moving first anyways. Hardly think it's fair contributing Quick Claw to that. You know what? I'm gonna send out a certain so-and-so against this skunk tank. And I know I keep saying skunk tank, but skun tank is weird for me to say. I'm gonna send out a certain so-and-so. He's going to use Leech Seed on it. I guess it warned me about the air balloon, didn't it? Well, tits. I was sort of hoping it wouldn't kill me. Vain hope, it seems, but whatever. Seems like I need Super Potion it up with you. It's probably not going to use anything like Flamethrower. Yes, you say that. Just use Chip Away for now. Hopefully I can tank that. That annoys me quite a bit, but hey. Holy crap! Well, as impressive as that was, Strikes Joe. All for naught in the end. For you see... Well, I guess it wasn't all for naught. It's going to revive you. Liking the music, particularly the, sort of ska chorus bit. Oh, I guess. A super potion is in order, isn't it? Once again, we can play the revive game with Gertrude when Strikes Joe is dealt with the skunk tank. There, I tried to say skun tank and it sounded weird in my mouth, and I keep saying skunk tank. Yes. Go for the dig, I suppose. As long as you're not poisoned. Ah, boy. Yeah, I figured he'd do that, to be perfectly honest with you. Because he's a dick. Well then. This is going to be embarrassing for you. Ugh. This is going to be embarrassing for you in a multitude of ways. Oh, that drink really hits the spot. Well, use that later, but for now, just heal yourself up. It'll use payback on you. Don't worry. That was a bit more than I thought it would be. That annoys me. But anyways, heal up, why don't you? Oh, I'm going to keep healing you, why don't I? Basically have free moves right now. Oh no, not payback. Well, time to use things like Air Cutter, I suppose. Yes, we might be here a while. For attacking. I guess Swift, maybe? Swift. I think Swift was doing a little bit more. Dear me, I think it's time for a super potion. Sure hope Wheezing doesn't mind while I take this quick super potion break. Good thing I bought 30 of the things. Oh, haze. Heavens. Whatever will I do? Yeah, I think payback is... It does more if I move first, and technically using an item counts as moving first. Bit of an ass-ache, but there it is. Right, one more Swift, and... Boy, he would... Really kind of crapped out on the paybacks there at the end, eh? No, I suppose I won't change Pokemon. Just for the hell of it. Keep this going, why not? You can probably tank a single flamethrower, right? No. Wow, really was that 6 health buffer, huh? Whatever. Your balloon popped long ago. Just use Dig. You can tank this unless it's a crit. Oh. And you still have your special defense thing, so yeah. This fight's done like dinner. What's that? It has Aftermath, you say? Ugh. That's still annoyingly high for Aftermath. You... Brat! 36 hundo, nice. Can this poison get out of here? You're strong, kid, but you gotta ask yourself, why even bother? I got nothing better to do. What? What do you mean? What is this? I mean, what the hell are you fighting for, anyways? My friend. I think that's been fairly clear. Want to know? I'll tell you why. You poopy butts took Heather away and put the stupid chains on my heart. Oh, this is too rich. That's so funny. Alright, so you took your precious girlfriend. Guilty as charged. Yeah, I'm gonna guess the chains are not, in fact, part of their doing. But if you did take the girlfriend, then it seems what I'm fighting for should be fairly obvious, shouldn't it? Like, why ask at this point? What do you want? That thing that you took from it. Oh, right, yeah. That injustice we inflicted upon you. God, you're still on about that? Ugh. But did we really put some sort of curse or whatever on you? I mean, who even are you, anyways? Blah! Why would I know what you freaks do? Why you freaks do anything? I'm still trying to figure it all out, but anyone who lays a hand on my best friend is an enemy in my book. Having trouble breathing, gas starting to make my head spin. If only I had some sort of flying Pokemon that was immune to poison, I could blow this all away. Let us not put the cart before the horse. Hi! I have the uncanny ability to jump up ledges. It's really something other people need to work on. What the heck? Who the Jimmy Johns are you? Not sponsored by Jimmy Johns in any way. Yorick. Ah! Poor Yorick. Sorry, finished up my drink there. It really helped with the throat. I'm afraid I must cut this dance short. Oh, tits. Behold, the fruits of my research! Can't breathe. Blech. What's so funny, you imposter? Ah, and apparently Zoroark is here. No, the artifact! My research Alakazam! Stop them! Alakazam can't do shit, that's a dark type. What's the meaning of Alakazam? Stop them once! It's no use, Lucifer, that Zoroark is immune to your psychic type moves. Well, yeah, duh. Wait, so Zoroark's been laughing the whole time? Who's this Yorick fellow, then? And now I must regretfully depart. I thank you, friends, for all playing your part. I speak in rhymes, but not all the time. Meanwhile, in a hotel? I've been told they don't like it when you do that in hotels. I've been told that by hotel staff, shortly after, sir, you're going to have to leave. Don't worry, Token, just hang in there. You're going to be fine. Well, I mean, I'm drowning, so... That's right, just hang in there, don't worry, Dad's here. Okay, that thing I can't read, ugh. Can't read this shit, but that's fine, according to the hack creator. I'll make up my own story. Alright, so... Oh, okay, shit, this I can read. Well, whatever. Just when the princess was about to give up hope, someone came to rescue her. It was a wizard! A strange wizard appeared and brought the princess back to his own castle in the mountains. Hey, how's it going? The princess was afraid of the wizard at first, because he was kind of creepy, but she felt better when she saw his smiling face. Not shown here, because this is creepy. We established that. Meanwhile, the wizard taught her that the king and queen were cruel to her, because all people are cruel deep down. That's a stupid lesson. They use this cruelty to get what they want. And the wizard showed her how she could do the same. What, be cruel and get what she wanted? This wizard's an asshole. The princess was no longer afraid. To be continued. Well, that was a curious bit of story. Oh, am I back in the real world? That's interesting. What happened? It's okay. Don't try and sit up just yet. Feel like I got hit by a bus. Just relax, we're safe now. Dad, are we back in town? How did I get here? Yes, we're in the hospital downtown. You were found floating in the fountain in the mall. Ah, not the hotel. Mall fountains they're totally fine with. Go jump in your nearest one. Suffering from a severe poisoning. Am I gonna make it? You've been unconscious for almost a week, but fortunately, that's terrible for you. The doctors were able to get to you in time. I've been told that with a little more rest, you should be discharged in a few days. Yeah, no, I'm gonna need, like, muscle therapy and shit for a bit. That's atrophy for you. Not using your limbs for a week. You know, I'm not gonna need severe therapy or anything, but, you know, a couple days worth of therapy at least. I gotta go find Heather. Heather. Listen, Token, you can tell me what you remember since the day I left my conference? I recounted my tale for Dad. He just stared into space with a blank face, except for when I told him I named my Pokemon Strikes Joe and Sparky Sue. He kind of looked at me like I was insane at that point. As I talked, I began to slowly feel my strength return. Also, he thought it was really dumb that I could only carry 3 out of 6 party members and that there was a level cap, and yet there were so many Pokemon encounters. He agreed that that was a waste of programming and time. That's certainly something. You don't believe me, do you? I believe that you believe. That's like the worst thing you can possibly say. So you think I'm crazy then? No, never! It's just, well, yes, I do. Yeah, okay, well, regardless, I need to get out of here. I just have to find a way to help Heather. Token, Heather? Heather's been dead for 7 years. What? The Cavalera, and I need to find her. I didn't want to bring this up so soon, but I think it's only fair you know the truth. The truth? Shortly after I left my conference, Heather was abducted by a serial killer on her way to school. Ugh, that's grim. You went off on your own to get her back, but you were captured too. No way. I'm afraid it's true. The police found the killer had been hiding in the abandoned factory here in town. When they raided the building, all they found was Heather, and they were too late. That's not true. We thought you were dead until you appeared in the fountain the other day. I'm just so glad you're okay. I'm so sorry, Token. I'm so sorry. Dad, it's okay. No, it is not okay. If I had been there, I could have protected you. I was on the way to school. Unless you walk with me like I'm in grade 3, that's probably not a... whatever. After your mother left, I thought I could do everything myself. I tried to be the kind of father I never had. The one who would do everything in his power to make his son happy. I just couldn't do everything. I'm sorry, Token. Dad, stop. Sorry, I know this must be a lot to process. I'll be here for as long as you need. I think I need a minute. I spent the next 2 days recovering in the hospital. Okay, fair enough. The poison left my system, and I was given a clean bill of health and promptly discharged. I still couldn't quite process what Dad told me. Was what he said true? Did I really make up the whole other world? And the question I tried not to think about. Was Heather, my best friend, really gone forever? Well, it's fall break. Normally I just hang out with Heather, but, well, she's dead. Gotta find something else to do, I guess. New journal entry! Yeah, we'll save the game. Sweet. Alright, well, that'll be it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Intrigue! Talk to you later, shooting out, share, see you around, ass fans.